Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is The Plot Holes number 4. It's written and illustrated by Sean Gordon Murphy, colors by Matt Hollingsworth and Dave Stewart, lettering interior design by Andworld Designs. Alright, so The Plot Holes is this concept of, it's kind of like a digital bookshelf, digital bookstore, I'm not quite sure, digital library, we'll call it digital library. And the plot holes are characters from books who go around and try to save other books. The other thing is, like, if enough books are rejected in this library, like, the whole library collapses and, like, all these worlds get destroyed. So kind of think of, like, the books as the multiverse. People are kind of judging the multiverse, and if it gets a really bad score, then it's going to get destroyed. And these people are doing their best to make the those worlds kind of popular and interesting and make people enjoy it. The problem is one of their members is kind of infused with this worm. He's got a bit of a chip on his shoulder, and he is off to go and destroy the library as a whole. So the plot holes at this point are going to do what they can to try to stop him and then save everything. I think that kind of describes it. The series is actually really interesting. It's kind of a fun concept. Like it plays off of a lot of tropes, a lot of like genres, kind of picking on them. Like the characters kind of get picked on. It's a very self-aware comic, and I've done a lot of reviews of Sean Gordon Murphy stuff. Like, I think his art is far better than the writing, generally, but this is one where, like, the writing, I think, is actually really solid, and I think part of that is because the comic is very self-aware, and, you know, realizes it's playing with tropes and genres, and like, that's part of the fun. Like, I think it was the first issue where someone just makes it was like, my God, you're like a walking, like, you're a bad walking stereotype, and like, I'm a writer, and I even recognize like how badly written your character is. Like, I think that was like a line from one of the, maybe the first issue, maybe the second issue, but it was like really early on, and at that point you kind of knew like, all right, there's something else going on with this comic. So this is where things kind of, I wouldn't say start wrapping up, but like it's definitely getting going. The way to stop the big bad guys laid out. There's some action. There's actually a lot of action. There's some solid action. A little bit of heart, and the kind of the team coming together in that, you know, very stereotypical moment of being like, oh, you guys, like, you're the reason I'm here. And I think that's really done because, again, it's very stereotypical and kind of like cheesy and picking on genres because that's what this type of genre does. So overall, like, it's a good series and good story, and the art is pretty cool. I mean, if you like Sean Gordon Murphy's art, like, you're gonna like this. So yeah, like, it's a good issue where like the plot's laid, or the plan to get the bad guy is laid out, and everyone kind of goes on their separate way to go do what they need to do. And in that, like, it's playing with genres and plots and kind of picking on things because of course that's what they're gonna do and how things are gonna go. As always, like, I think the art's solid, like, the story's really good, like, this might not be the strongest issue, but I think as part of the overall story, it's really, really solid. So, like, if you're reading as a trade, it's gonna be good. Picking up on its own, like, you're gonna sit there and be like, alright, it's entertaining, maybe not as good as the first 3 issues, but it's kind of like a has-to-be-done issue. So overall, like, good if you've been reading the series. Like, this is not an issue to go pick up and just enjoy. Let's go with that. You can go get this. This is out in shops. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. Tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so you get a small percentage. By doing that, you'll support our site. So thank you. Speaking of support, if you are into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy. So until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.